Hi, my name is John A. Cargas, and when in 1976, I was flying in a plane and it crashed. And I went in the woods in 76 and I didn't get out till 77. So I was feral. I was in the woods for a long, long time. And, anyways, my plane went down. My sister, my brother, this other boy, my mom, and the pilot. It was like 76 or 77, 76, I think. And he was flying the plane, and my sister said something to me, and I denied it, and all of a sudden the plane went down. It just stalled, and we were in this deep dark forest in like Kodiak Island or something like that, probably something like that. Anyways, but um, we got out of the plane and a bear had attacked us weeks later, days later, something. A bear attacked us with two cubs, and the bears, the other little boy ran off, and I ran off to follow him to save him, so I could distract the bears and get them away from him and stuff. The boy ran off. The, the boy ran off, and we ended up in these pine trees in the woods, and they're about 7 foot tall, and we both climbed. He climbed one, I climbed another. Well, the bear was coming up my tree, and I had to get to the other his tree, and then we all just went. There was this big landslide because the roots came out of the side of the hill and just scared the bears away. And as soon as that happened, I told him to run in one direction, I'd run in another, and we'd meet back here. Well, the bears chased him. The three bears chased him, and I ran off, and they didn't follow me. But after a little while, I got to thinking, maybe he needs my help. So I turned around and I went to find him. The bear had already mangled him, but a cougar had him by the neck and was dragging him up into her den. And I was scared of that cougar, but I figured I could shoot away, get it away from him, so I could save that little boy's life in the den. Well, the cougar got scared off. It trotted off down the mountain or whatever, and I the hill and the mountain, and the uh, it scared the living daylights out of me because I seen the boy in the den, and I believe he's Robert Smith. He's from a missing persons poster from 1974. I think California, but I'm not sure. But that was his name, Robert Smith, I think. But I couldn't carry him, so I left him in the den, and I've never seen him since. I don't know if his body's ever been recovered or anything. And I walked off, and I didn't. I was still in the woods, but I was walking along, and I met up with a pack of wolves that attacked me. A whole pack with she wolf, male wolves all over the place, and they attacked me and they're ripping me apart. And I was screaming and crying and screaming, and then I started singing a song to them, and it calmed them down a little bit. And I was singing to them, and I ended up living with the wolves through the winter. That winter, the she wolf had puppies, a litter, so I got to sleep with them in the den. And there wasn't much to eat but apples and rotten core apples and um, snowberries. And I actually nursed off the she wolf to survive through the winter. She let me nurse off her. Sometimes she'd snap at me. She she never liked me doing it, but I wanted to keep alive, so I did. And then after about 6 months of living with them, I walked off one day. She told me kind of to leave. The she wolf. It was weird because she gave me this weird vibe, and I was feral, and I took off. And the pack didn't come try and find me. They may have, but I don't remember yet if they did. But um, I ate psilocybin mushrooms, whatever they're called, the magic mushrooms to stay alive. That was through the summer after I lived through a spring and a winter with them. And I walked along it for months and months and months. I didn't know where I was. It was like Kodiak Island where a plane went down or something. And my sister and brother were lost, and my mom were lost in one direction, and